I'm the yellowhead farmer from COP25. We heard from people like Greta Thunberg that people are suffering, children are dying, civilizations are being wiped out, and entire ecosystems are collapsing, and the world is facing unprecedented mass extinction. Every day, 200 species are becoming extinct and disappear forever. After emitting CO2 at the current levels for 8.5 years, the world will start runaway global warming, and greenhouse effect will raise the temperature on Earth beyond 6 degrees, and Earth will become uninhabitable, and life on Earth will become extinct. If that is all true, the world is facing an existential threat, and the whole world must come together and act as one body to save the Earth. All countries on earth must give up their sovereignty and submit to the authority of UN. The unelected body of United Nations will become the world government and tackle the climate emergency. UN has already prepared a detailed plan called Agenda 21 to handle such a global disaster. This has been adopted by USA and other nations. This document was published in 1993, assuming that the emergency will occur in 2021. Rise of China and other unexpected developments have pushed the critical date forward to 2030. UN has published an updated document called Agenda 30. Under Agenda 30, there will be only one world, one government, one army, one religion, and one ruler. World population will be culled from estimated 15 billion in 2030 to sustainable level of 500 million as proclaimed on the Georgia Guidestones. Of this, 50 million will be elites and the rest would be their servants. Servants would not be allowed to practice religion and they will be oppressed by applying ruthless Noahide laws with iron fist. US Supreme Court has already adopted Noahide laws during Bill Clinton's presidency. Under the Noahide laws, death penalty would be dished out to the Gentiles even for minor infractions. Several elitist judges are already implementing harsh punishment of Noahide law in USA. We generously refer to them as hanging judge or conservative judge or some other innocuous names. But if we look closely, we can see these are all elitists. Anticipating armed resistance to the implementation of Agenda 30, US Homeland Security under Obama's presidency has acquired billions of rounds of anti-personnel bullets for the culling, the kind that enter human body and expand and create massive holes inside body. FEMA has already built large detention centers in many parts of the country and bought 1 billion plastic coffins. Armed resistors and those rounded up into FEMA internment camps would be put down. The rest would be wiped out through vaccine-induced pandemics. Worldwide massive culling will be achieved through compulsory immunization programs, which is already being practiced around the world under UN mandate. In the name of preventing diseases, these vaccinations will deliver deadly viruses and spread mass epidemics that will kill off entire populations. We hear about Ebola outbreaks in African countries weeks after large-scale vaccination campaigns. We farmers are used to culling of herds when feed and water become scarce on the farm. But we were shocked to find out that UN has already made such detailed plans for world domination by 2030.